Hey friends, this is Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming back to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia, with RideshareDrivingTips.com, where you learn how to earn more and drive less. And if you saw the video yesterday about cryptocurrency, Coinbase, Polynex, and different things, Bitcoin. Um, you know that this is something you probably need to take a look at, especially if you're driving full-time or part-time. And today I want to talk about different ways that you can invest in Bitcoin. um, you know Bitcoin is very volatile, and before I even go any further, let me make sure I say that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial professional. You definitely want to get advice from those type of people. Never risk an investment, anything that you can afford to lose. Okay, so you definitely don't want to do that. But there's no harm in learning. Do all of your due diligence. Let me see if I can do a refresh real quick here. Give me just a second. All right, so I just refreshed the screen. This is Coinbase. I talked about Coinbase yesterday. Coinbase is a place where you can buy Bitcoin. And right now they have an incentive for people who are referred to Coinbase. If you buy $100, at least $100 worth of Bitcoin, they'll give you $10, and they'll also give me $10 as being the referrer. If you saw the video yesterday, you'll see something that wasn't there yesterday. It's there today though, and it's this Bitcoin Cash right here. Bitcoin Cash that's been added in, and as a matter of fact, it's jumped up since I've been sitting here, like $2,000, which is kind of nuts. So I'm gonna click on that. Yes, it just jumped up while I was sitting here. This whole cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP is one that I invest in directly. It's amazing just to see it, and how it's all happening. If you look at Bitcoin's price over a year, you'll see that it's gone from like 801 all the way to like a high of in the $19,000. That's just nuts. It went down. So let me give you the 1 day again. It went down about 14% yesterday. So it's very volatile. It's hard to predict when things like that are going to happen. And I learned something today. Big shout out to TK, the Rideshare Millionaire. You guys want to check out his channel. But he talked about buying in dips, and you always hear, just like stocks, it's buy low, sell high, and this is no different. You definitely want to buy it when its lowest point with today was, I think it's like 15,000. It's been going nuts today. I mean, look at Bitcoin Cash. Oh my God. Which is kind of interesting because when Bitcoin forked, I think that's what it's called, forked with Bitcoin Cash, I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention to it. I had my little XRP, Ripple stocks. I mean, and I was fine with that, and wasn't really trying to learn a whole bunch of about forks and all of that stuff. But Coinbase actually looks like they gave me like 5 cents. And it's not a big deal, but it's jumped up to like 26 cents. This wasn't even here yesterday. This just showed up today. If you look at the video from yesterday, you'll see that this received Bitcoin Cash. It wasn't in there. They just gave that to me. So, I may put some money behind that. I see it's growing. It's going kind of nuts. But what I want to talk to today really was about the different ways that you can invest in Bitcoin. One of my buddies sent me something, and it was kind of interesting that he sent it to me, because he's basically like, well, I don't want anybody to miss out on the oh my God, it just jumped up to 8,000. Wow. To miss out on the cryptocurrency phenomenon. So he sent me a referral link to a website, and it's EZPassiveProfits. Now I'm gonna put my referral link in there for this. This is something a little different. It's not directly investing in Bitcoin per se. It's investing in some other companies that invest in Bitcoin, and then they pay you a percentage for loaning them the money to invest in Bitcoin. Now I was watching Uberman, so for my Uber drivers out there, you definitely want to subscribe to Uberman. But I was watching Uberman, a video with Uberman, and he was talking about, you know, these different little companies that, you know, that borrow money from you and investing in Bitcoin. And he had a valid point, like, why not directly invest in Bitcoin and just, you know, cut out the middleman? You know, Bitcoin's gonna go, you know, it's very volatile. It's gonna go up and down. You know, I think what these other companies with that are inside of this system, this EZPassiveProfits system, they're supposed to be safer. You know, I don't know how true that is, but they're supposed to be safer. So I already signed in here, and what you get inside of here, and I'll have this link, like I said, at the bottom. You know, one of my friends put this together. I know he's a legitimate guy, Dr. Reginald Stinson. Big shouts out to him. He put this together to help people learn, and also to help people, you know, learn how to start generating affiliate income. So Uberman did talk about USI Tech, and he talked about BitConnect. You know, and these are companies, they borrow your Bitcoin and they go out and I guess they buy Bitcoin in bulk. I don't profess, like I said, to know every single piece of it, but this is a really, you know, seems like a decent way to start, you know, safely investing in Bitcoin. Once again, do your due diligence. He has videos set up for everything, and it's a really good information. And if you're like totally clueless on Bitcoin, yeah, definitely scour through YouTube. You'll learn a lot of information on there. I also actually watched a documentary on Bitcoin. It's on Netflix, so if you have Netflix, go ahead and watch that documentary. It'll help you get a better understanding of, you know, the history of Bitcoin, and, you know, why it was created, or not just Bitcoin, but cryptocurrency, period. The whole blockchain, it gives you definition of what that is. So I'm not going to make this video long. I just really want to talk about the different ways. These are other companies, you know, that go out and invest in Bitcoin and give you a percentage of the profits. You know, that may work for some people, it may not, but it's out there. You know, there are other coins out there, and once again, you want to do your due diligence with any of these things. Do your history, you know, try to find out as much as you can about the people who are running them. There was a program out, what's called a high yield investment program, and you know, I was following this company, and you know, it seemed like it was on the up and up, but the website did look a little cheesy. And you know, lo and behold, that website just disappeared with anybody who had their money in there. You know, if they didn't pull their money out, you know, the people who started that website, they basically just ran away with the money. You know, so these two companies, USI Tech, they don't seem to be fly-by-night companies. They've been around over a year, so, and that's good. A lot of these high-yield investment programs, they aren't around that long. You know, they maybe around 2-3 months, you know, 4 maybe 5 months, who knows, you know. But you just definitely have to do your due diligence. I think Bitcoin here is going to be around for a long time. It's starting to come back up a little bit too, which actually it's dropping still. And but it's gonna come back up. You know, if you look at, you know, if you just try to judge everything by just this one day and say, oh, it's losing money, then you won't really get an accurate picture. I mean, look at it for the week. It's, you know, it's doing a little thing for the week, right? Look at it for the month. Okay, it's up 97%. and for the year it's up 1,800%, close to 1,900%. So, you got, like I said, do your due diligence. There are other ways to buy into cryptocurrency. There are all different types of coins. You want to learn about these coins, learn about the people who founded the coins, who started the coins, the company, what they invest in, and how they're going to take care of you. What their future is going to look like. Okay, because you can easily get into this stuff and not have a clue of what's happening, and you could lose some money. So once again, never spend what you can't afford to lose. So you have to be wise, do your due diligence, and I'll be doing these videos every day for a while, because this is a journey for me. I wanted to get onto the other side of the quadrant. I've invested in real estate before. I've invested in stocks before, but this is a little different. So there you have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. This has been Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll put a link in there for Coinbase if you want to just go ahead and buy Bitcoin straight out. But if you want to learn about this easy passive profits system, then definitely hit me up, or there'll be a link there. This is free to join, and these accounts are free to set up for USI Tech and BitConnect. They're both free to set up, and this program is free, but he teaches you how to go through it, teaches you how to set everything up, so you can start making profits. All right, so once again, I hope you got some value out of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.